baby, drill!
Last month was the hottest March on record. That news tops this week's National Wildlife Federation climate capsule. Scientists at both NASA and NOAA have confirmed last month was the hottest March since they started keeping records, and the period of January through March was the fourth hottest first quarter of the year on record. You know, we're getting a lot of questions here at the National Wildlife Federation about that volcano up in Iceland, whether it'll have any impact on climate change. The short answer is, unless the eruption gets a whole lot bigger, it's not going to have a big impact on global warming. But you can learn more about it at wildlifepromise.org. One thing global warming is having a big impact on is allergies. Pollen producers are thriving in a warmer climate. Read our report at nwf.org/allergies. Well, President Obama is pledging his full support for a Senate climate bill. He's asking Senate leaders to put it on their agenda as soon as they're done with financial reform. Senators John Kerry, Joe Lieberman, and Lindsey Graham plan to unveil their legislation as soon as Monday. Welcome to the Denier File. This is Dirty. He's the global warming denying sock puppet who gets all his climate news from Senator Jim Inhofe's Twitter feed.
I'm moving to Costa Rica. That is, if they still let me sell my house, comrade.
This sounds familiar. Did you get that email forward about clean energy and climate legislation?
That's right, and I don't want jackbooted government thugs coming to my house and charging me a giant energy tax.
And there's a lot of crazy to unpack in there. Let's take it one step at a time here. First, if you buy a new refrigerator or a new car, it's got a little sticker on it telling you how much energy it's probably going to use. Why shouldn't buying a new home be the same way?
But I don't want the Green Goon Squad in my house.
The Green Goon Squad. Is your power company the Green Goon Squad too? Because they're already sending energy orders to people's homes. They know it saves their customers thousands of dollars.
But the $6,800 energy tax.
Yeah, that number actually comes from the Heritage Foundation, which has gotten over $500,000 from ExxonMobil since 1998. You know, a much more nonpartisan source is the Congressional Budget Office. They're not trying to scare you, they're just giving you the facts. And they say clean energy and climate legislation would only cost you about a postage stamp a day, which coincidentally is about the amount I'd pay to mail you and your bucket to Costa Rica.
I do like pina coladas, and getting caught in the rain, and the Starland Vocal Band.
Yes, we established that last week, didn't we? Well, finally, the program is called Homestar and not Bucket Star.
Nah.
And you know, the most environmentally friendly way to handle you might just be to recycle the both of you.
Hey,
Why don't you
but
just give
help! Jackbooted thugs! Help me!
Finally, the 40th anniversary of Earth Day is coming up on Thursday, April 22nd. You can get all the details at wildlifepromise.org. Find an event in your area. Join the Earth Day revolution by signing the Declaration of Energy Independence. Or hear National Wildlife Federation President Larry Schweiger tell his story from his very first Earth Day back in 1970, leading a group of students outside Pittsburgh to see what they thought at the time might be the last nesting pair of bald eagles in Pennsylvania.
The day before we arrived to see the eagles, one of the game protectors actually climbed the tree to inspect the condition of the nest and found that the eggs were so thin that they all had broken.
But the ban on the pesticide DDT turned what was thought to be the eagle's darkest hour into a turning point, beginning a comeback that became one of America's greatest wildlife success stories. We're hoping the 40th anniversary of Earth Day has the same effect on climate action. We'll learn more about these and other climate stories at wildlifepromise.org. Thanks for watching this week's National Wildlife Federation Climate Capsule.